Leo, what kind of challenges do the Broncos present to you guys on Sunday?
I mean, they have a pretty good O-line. They have a pretty good running back. And, Teddy Bridgewater can still move around. We got to make sure that we close the pocket on them, get some middle pressure, not let him step up into the gap and, show his arm strength and stuff like that. So I think as far as defense goes, we just have to do a good job up front.
Leonard, what do you think of Raymond Johnson III? Saw you kind of working with him by yourself the other day.
I told him that, he's one of the sneak guys that's going to step up this year that, people probably sleeping on. He's an undrafted guy, so he has that big work ethic, and he's just he's being a sponge out there right now, trying to soak up as much knowledge as possible, and I think he's doing a good job so far.
He asking you a lot of questions, or are you grabbing him and showing him?
A little bit of both. I grab him to the side every once in a while, and me and him are both transitioning at inside and outside. So I think that's the reason why he comes to me a lot, because me and him are the only ones in the D-line room that kind of play a little bit outside linebacker and D-line. So we're a little bit hybrid position, and I've been able to teach him a little bit.
You had a big sack year last year. I'm curious how you approach this year. Like, in order for you to consider a success for you personally, do you need to put up big sack numbers, or do you look at it as, you don't care about that so much?
Right. I mean, I think I just got to approach it the same way I did last year, and that's something that Coach Judges, taught me, and something that I learned throughout the season last year. It's just ignoring the noise. I was able to not focus on any of the outside noise and just focus on my work. And a lot of the outside noise last year was negative going into the year, whereas like now the noises are the opposite. And I still have to ignore it the same way. If they say something bad, I have to believe, the same way opposite, and I just have to keep working on.
Were you paying attention to it more, like 2-3 years ago?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I was paying attention to it more compared to last year or not. I just was able to, just like Coach Judge said, just ignore the noise and focus on the process, and just be where my feet are, and just make the best of the day and practice and stuff.
As you had success last year, did you find teams doubling you more?
It definitely happens a lot, especially when I would play the end position. I was getting a lot of chip blocks and tight end chips and back chips and stuff like that I wasn't really used to, because I played the inside position majority of my career. And last year when I played end a lot more and teams started seeing that I was playing the end position a lot more, I started getting a lot of different looks that I wasn't used to. And, the coaches did a good job of showing me what I was going to possibly get in practice. And, now that I had a year of it under my belt and another training camp of playing that end position a lot more, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with it.
We'll take 3 more.
Azeez Ojulari, what have you seen positive and encouraging from him that he can make an immediate impact?
I mean, honestly, just his confidence. When he first came in, I could tell he was young. He was still trying to find himself in the defense and on the team. And, rightfully so. As a young guy, you can't come in and be above everybody. He knew the position that he had to take. But now he's really stepped into himself. He's shown a lot of promise out there on the field, and I think he's going to be a great player for his defense.
Kind of like acting the other side of the thinks he believes, basically.
Yeah, I think he just got more comfortable with himself. Not saying that he wasn't comfortable before he got here, but just seeing his comfortability level between him and other players, and his ability to just be himself out there on the field and not be like a robot just trying to play a system. Now he knows himself and knows how to play, and he's doing great.
Hey,
Leonard, for you and the guys on both sides of the ball, what kind of a psychological impact can Saquon being back have for you? Just kind of an emotion, knowing what he's gone through the last year to get back here.
I mean, he's a captain of the team. He's a great player on the team, and guys definitely look up to him and respect him. Having him out there on the field would, like you said, psychologically be a big deal for the team. We obviously don't want to rush his process. No one's expecting him to be back. He's the only one who really knows when he should be back, and we're all going to be ready to support him when he does come.